If you are under the age of 18, the content of this video is not intended for you. Hello YouTube, it's Audrey and I am back to share with you my collaboration for March for the Stuff It collaboration with Poetspice. There are 10 of us ladies who are in this collaboration, which will happen all year. We will share projects on the third Saturday of each month, and I will have the links to the ladies' channels listed below. I missed you guys last time for obvious reasons with the loss of my husband, but I am back now for the rest of the year. And I've been thinking that maybe I might do a late February one, because the project that I had planned for February, I still need to do it for a gift that I am making. So you might just see a February post just pop up. So if you see it, go ahead and tune in. Before you are the things that I use for my project this time. Here is the new Cosmic Shimmer Aurora Flakes, and I use the Onyx Gold, which is black and gold, my favorite color combination. And this is a new iteration of the Gilding Flakes. It's a little different texture, but it works kind of the same. And it comes in several colors. I dug out these gemstones that I got quite a while ago from Hobby Lobby. Then I have had these for quite a while, and they're actually, I think, starting to yellow a bit, because I don't think they were actually had a yellowish tint to them, and maybe it's just my lighting. But I got these at Michael's a few years back and had never used them. This is an embossing folder by Crafter's Companion Gemini, and it is the studded leather folder, which is a hot commodity, and I was lucky enough to get one of these late last year. I used this die set from Simply Made Crafts by Helen Griffin, and I use the butterfly and this bow tail. Then I also used this die from also Simply Made Crafts. It's the Landscape Gift Bag die set. And so you can see there's multiple pieces to this. So I used this die. I used this Crafter's Companion Luxury Gold cardstock. Favorite cardstock in the mirror and in the matte and in the glitter. And so I used the matte gold here. And then, believe it or not, remember this several years ago, back in, let's see, 2015, when Michael's had the black and gold Halloween paper. I don't do Halloween, but of course I did buy this paper, and I'm using some of the ones out of here that I can use. And then like the skulls and like this bat one, I kind of did put that in a D-stash that I had for Halloween. So those are the products that I use. And this is my cute project. Look at here, look at here. I was inspired to use my favorite colors. I know that on the first one for January, Scrapping for My Boys did a black and gold purse that I absolutely fell in love with. And then I just saw a video of Relax and Scrap, I believe it's Faye's channel, that she did a black and gold purse. So I whipped out my black and gold stuff, and I put together that gift bag die set from Simply Made Crafts. And what I did was I made it into a purse, because it does have the option to make this cut shape panel. And so I used that, and here's the butterfly die. And you could see in the butterfly behind there, I layered it with black paper that I had put the Cosmic Shimmer Aurora Flakes on, so you could see that black and gold there behind the butterfly openings there. And there's the flower, and then the bow tail is behind it. I use that embossing folder to put the quilting pattern here. And I did have to piece it, so you could see a little bit of it right there, but I'm not that upset with that. If you try and do something like that and you don't have an embossing folder long enough, I could have just put like a flower embellishment here to cover that up, but I really wanted to use this butterfly. So I added some of those studs there at the bottom of it. I layered it with the black and gold paper, which came from that Halloween stack. The handle is part of that gift bag die set. Not sure if I would do the handle like this again. I was thinking I might add a little chain or something instead to make it a little more classy. But for now, this is my first time using that, so I just went with the handle that they had, and then I added a couple of matte looking buttons, and I didn't bring that package out, but it was a assorted thing that I had got from Recollections a long time ago. As you can see, the bottom is like this. It's pretty deep. I might put an extra piece like of the polka dot paper across the bottom. Number one, to cover up the seam, and number two, to make it a little more sturdy. Thought about that right when I was ready to film, so I was like, well, I'll do that later, but just let you guys know. So it opens up with Velcro, and I did put a piece of the gold foil paper in the bottom to line it. But it's pretty deep. I mean, I can get just about my whole hand in there down to my wrist. So, it's a tall one. You can put lots of goodies. The gusset is about a little more than 2 inches, maybe 2.5 inches if you open it all the way. But the purpose is to close it somewhat like a clutch. So you really would only have that much space at the bottom. So that is my bag for the collab for this week, and I thank you so much for stopping by. I am hanging in there, guys. Things are so different for me now, but I am dealing with it and moving on, and even dealing with this whole coronavirus issue. And we just got put on mandatory shut in, and my company has us working from home. We work from home all week, so I usually work from home 3 days a week anyway, so now it's 5 days a week for the time being. So anyway, I digress, but I am hanging in there, guys, and I thank you so much for watching, and you'll see more from me soon. You have a great and a very, very blessed day. Bye-bye.